Phillip Schofield has been staunchly supported by his wife Stephanie Lowe, ever since his affair with a young runner on This Morning came to light, and her loyalty to the disgraced star has raised the eyebrows of many. And now it appears the odd couple may be battling through the aftermath of the scandal with the help of a pair of matching his and hers chocolate brown canines. You really couldn't make it up, could you? Yes, there's nothing like a couple of cute puppies to warm the cockles of the public's heart. But, of course, dogs are for life, not just for PR stunts. Let's hope those poor little doggies aren't being used to soften Phillip Schofield's tainted image. Phillip, who turned 62 on Easter Monday, was seen with Stephanie Lowe, enjoying a birthday stroll in the spring sunshine in West London carrying the identical dogs, believed to be cockapoos. As well as Phillip's birthday, the weekend also had a special significance for the former couple, as they would have celebrated their 31st wedding anniversary. It is not known if they spent that special day together, but judging by the way Stephanie has fiercely stood by her man over the tumultuous past year, the odds are that they would have at least raised a glass or two. In an interview with Amol Rajan in June last year, Phillip admitted that his relationship with Stephanie was strained, saying, "It isn't brilliant right now," but added that they have a wonderful marriage. The former ITV star defiantly flashed his wedding ring and hinted they could repair their relationship in the future, with Phillip adding, "We are separated, but we are very much together." Reports at the time suggested Stephanie had been left both furious and devastated by his admission that he had an affair. Yet, the recent photos of the couple see the pair looking very relaxed in one another's company with no sign whatsoever of divorce on the cards. Last month it was reported that Stephanie had chosen not to file for divorce as she still loved Schofield. A source said, "Whatever Phillip has done behind Steph's back, she still loves him. Even if the love they shared in the beginning of their marriage is different to what it is now, the love is still very much there. Steph is, and always will be, Phillip's support system. She hasn't divorced him because she doesn't want to see him fall any further. Phil has caused his wife a lot of hurt in recent times. But there's no denying, they still have a great friendship and share a lot of love." Also during his BBC interview with Amol Rajan, Schofield admitted he had made a grave error which had led to the end of his career. He said, "I have to talk about television in the past tense, which breaks my heart. I have lost everything. What am I going to do with my days? I see nothing ahead of me but blackness, and sadness, and regret, and remorse, and guilt. I did something very wrong, and then I lied about it consistently." And almost a year on, friends close to Phillip have recently said that he has been down, and trying to find fulfilling ways to enjoy life away from broadcasting, because his career and reputation has been tarnished. Well, that's the understatement of the century. A source said, "Phillip has been very, very down recently. He doesn't know how he is going to work again. It's devastating for him to realize, but he also knows that there is not a lot he can do about it. He doesn't know who will take him. He knows there is no way back to ITV or the BBC." The star has previously been tipped for a job on national radio, his first love, with Britain's largest commercial station said to be jostling to bring him in to woo new listeners from rivals, including BBC Radio 2. Whether we will see a big Schofield comeback this year remains to be seen, but with cutesy images of Phil hugging puppies flying around, something tells us that Schofield's PR machine is well oiled, and gearing up to take things up a notch. But, former This Morning host Fern Britton might just pip him to the post, following reports that she is said to be making a big TV comeback of her own, as part of her ultimate revenge on Phillip Schofield. The 66-year-old former presenter returned to the limelight last month to take part in Celebrity Big Brother, and since her exit from the house, Fern has reportedly been eyeing up her own talk show, something that Phillip Schofield, who's seen his on-screen career diminish in the past 12 months, would probably give his eye teeth for, right about now. An insider said, "She's desperate to do her own chat show and is already in talks with TV networks. Celebrity Big Brother has done her the world of good. The public forgot how likable she is, but the show has given her that new lease on life. It's no secret she was treated badly before, and it put her off doing TV again, but now she feels ready to be back on screens. She's warm, caring, and fun, all the things TV producers look for in a host. Now Phillip isn't in the picture anymore. She can get her ultimate revenge and be a success on TV once again." However, Fern Britton herself has recently quashed the reports of a comeback, after sharing her reaction during a candid interview. Fern admitted she hadn't expected her reality show stint to spark rumors of a TV comeback, but said during her latest televised interview, "I've had my time in the sun." Britton went on to explain that it was time for new presenters to be given their chance to shine on the screen, putting to bed any plans for the aforementioned revenge. Fern admitted that she would be keen to work behind the scenes on television but wouldn't want to be front and center anymore. So, perhaps now, Phillip Schofield can sleep a little easier. But it isn't just Fern Britton's life on screen that has been thrust into the spotlight following CBB, but her personal life too. Following her appearance on Celebrity Big Brother, her ex-husband Phil Vickery talked about messing up something good in a cryptic social media post. A post on his Instagram story, which interestingly has since been deleted, read, "A lot of people mess up something good by looking for something better, to end up with something worse." The couple announced their divorce in 2020 and shared a joint statement saying, "After more than 20 happy years together, Phil and I have decided to go our separate ways. We will always share a great friendship and our lovely children. We would appreciate it if our privacy is respected at this time. Thank you for your continued kindness and support." And talking of love and relationships, rumor has it that the old classic TV show, Blind Date, is set to make a return to our screens. Yes, following the success of the revived Gladiators on the BBC, Holly Willoughby's husband, Hungry Bear Media boss Dan Baldwin, has teased the comeback of the hit dating show. Speaking about the potential revival on Good Morning Britain, entertainment reporter Richard Arnold shared who he thought could replace the infamous Cilla Black. He said, "Could it be Strictly and Traitors star Claudia Winkleman? Nothing has been confirmed yet, but creators behind Gladiators revival suggested that this could be the next plan." He added, "Claudia would be the natural fit. It's being brought back by Holly Willoughby's husband Dan. Ideally, he'd like to see it back after Gladiators got like 9 million bums on seats on the weekends, so it would be right to revive something like Blind Date. Maybe Holly would be a shoo-in as well. Paul O'Grady of course presented it for a couple of years too. It's very much in our DNA, isn't it? So it would be great to have it back." Doing nothing to quell the Claudia Winkleman rumors, Dan Baldwin, speaking on BBC Radio 4, said, "You always look at old shows that are no longer on television. You are always coming up with new ways of bringing back a show. There is nothing wrong with that because those shows were great for a reason. As well as coming up with new ideas, we've always got one eye on what could come back and what could be a hit like Gladiators is. Another one that you'd like to see back, Blind Date. Are we ready for that? What a Saturday night that was. I'm thinking Blind Date with Claudia Winkleman on BBC One. How about it?" Originally, the popular show aired on ITV from 1985 to 2003 and was fronted by the late Cilla Black. It was revived in 2017 with the late Paul O'Grady hosting the remake. However, before he was announced as the presenter, interestingly, Holly Willoughby touched on potentially joining the show. Shutting down speculation at the time, Holly said, "It's on Channel 5, isn't it? I'm ITV." However, if another revival is on the cards, could Holly change her tune if it were to be broadcast on ITV? Willoughby or Winkleman? Again, why do telly bosses insist on regurgitating the same presenters for big opportunities like this? At this rate, we wouldn't be surprised if we saw Stephen Mulhern becoming the new Cilla Black. Heck, even Anton Deck, who seemed to get all the prime gigs. Isn't it about time, as Fern Britton quite rightly pointed out, for some new faces to be given their chance to shine on screen? Check out our channel for more journeys through the blinker hole, and keep up to date with the latest news and entertainment straight to your device, for free. No membership fees, no merchandise, and no links. Just sit back and enjoy, for entertainment purposes only.